No doubt about it. I would actually like to do that. At some point in the near future, I can see myself getting a television for my room. The only thing is, you know what? It's one of those. It's a need thing, you know. The plan was the original plan. Funny you say so. Was had this monitor not been available, you didn't have it. Whatever the situation was, my plan was to get myself a new television set for my room and bring that TV out here to use it, because you know you can get a decent size. You know, I could get a 40-inch TV for my room for a couple $100, cost of a good monitor. You know, so if I ended up having to buy a monitor, I was going to go that route, because this would directly plug into there, because it does have HDMI cable. It actually has a VGA connection as well, but no, it does have the HDMI. Although it's a very old, HD TV, still functional. It's a good one. It's 42-inch. It's a pretty nice screen.
Okay, yeah. I memean, yeah, it's something to goof around with. The bigger the screen, the better. But yeah, I'm kind of spoiled right here. But yeah, either way, yeah, I going for what you have now, going back to look at a little S meter and all the other stuff too would just be a letdown. I mean, I'm looking at my screen right here. I have my Icom 7300 sitting on top of my big, my old hi-fi transmitter stuff. We're just sitting up there with that tiny little. I don't think it's even a 6-inch screen. But even then, I look at it, and it's just doesn't have the resolution as Thetis. You know, but yeah, you're using the best of the best right now. Look at the resolution on the screen. You can just see all the waveforms. It's like each individual frequency is like a little needle sticking up. You can see that jumping up there. You can see the resolution's amazing. But yeah, after you do this stuff, there's no going back.
Yeah, absolutely. On that, no doubt about that. Not only looking at all the different points. Okay, so when you're receiving, what are the blobs for when you turn that on and off? I know it just puts a little indicator at the top of the peaks on the noise floor, whatever. What are we looking at there? Do you know what's going on with that? And just for a second, I wanted to look at something. Oh my word, just kind of funny looking on that thing. Here, okay, wait, best bong hit in Pittsburgh. You ready? Here it goes. Wait, lighter. Bong hit. Ken, you know I did that, okay, years ago. I got a story about this, okay, and I said the best bong hit in Pittsburgh. There is actually a story about this. Years ago, I bet you I could actually figure out what year. Snoopy was still a puppy. Steven, God, how old was Steven? He must have been. Anyway, I could really figure that out. I could figure out the year range. I was still at Sony, so 86 to 2000, probably right around to about 99 or so, something like that. Anyways, no, maybe a little earlier than that. Anyways, I digress. But what was I going to tell you about? Oh my God, I totally lost my train of thought. It had to do with the kids. Shit, what the hell was I going to tell you? And, hey, you know they say when that happens, it was just nothing but bullshit, right?
I think that was too big of a bong hit. Don't worry, I lost my train of thought too. I'm looking at my screen right now thinking about some things. Oh man, hey, at least you have an excuse. I don't have any bong over here, and I'm forgetting stuff.
No, I know what it was. I started telling you that was it because it's irrelevant, because it's just stupid banter. But the truth of the matter is, okay, yes, best bong hit in Pittsburgh. What is now Bob FM, 96.9, used to be, what did they call it before that? It was WRRK. I think it might still be the same, but it was Bob FM, but it's now called Bob FM. But anyways, they had a contest, and that's what it was supposed to be. You had to do the best bong rip in Pittsburgh, and what you would win was tickets to go see. You would win tickets to go see the Wizard of Oz played with the Dark Side of the Moon. Okay, so they call it the Dark Side of Oz, or the Dark Side of Oz or whatnot. How they overlaid the two. They played the movie and they played the soundtrack of the Dark Side of the Moon with the movie and all the coinciding events of it. And so they had a big viewing and a big party on that. And in order to get tickets for free, it was a big thing. You know, the tickets were expensive. It was a sold out crowd. It was elbow room to elbow. It was just elbow room only. But to get tickets to it, you had to do the biggest bong rip. So I took a straw and I blew bubbles into I sat there and blew bubbles into a hit, and then I went made it sound like I took the biggest rip. These people were like, "How the hell did you take such a big hit?" I won hands down, man. It was amazing. It was pretty fun. Oh, dude, now that I know that, okay, that's perfect. That's actually really good information to know for sure. You know, because I would like to plan an evening or something where we get a little get together. So yes, good to know. If something were to spark my interest or something, I'll keep you posted, let you know. But I would like to plan maybe an evening that we could get together and go have a little bit of fun together. Maybe go out, grab a bite to eat, and just maybe check out that Top Golf over there. I don't know if you have any real interest in doing so, but I've done it recently and it was really, really fun. So just driving some golf balls, playing Angry Birds with golf balls is pretty fun. So let me know if we can set something up like that, Ken. It would be enjoyable to get together and do the fellowship thing there. KP68, my radio brother, my friend on the other end. Take care, my friend. We'll catch you around. Pleasure double measure. 986, Mr. Frequency over here, Ron Munhall. I'm going to slide back to the side and copy the mail, bro. Take care, buddy. We'll catch you around.